Attract anything you desire without trying. Introduction. Imagine a life where success, love, and abundance flow to you effortlessly, without struggle, without stress, without chasing. What if you could attract everything you desire simply by shifting your energy, aligning with your true self, and allowing opportunities to unfold naturally? Sounds like magic, right? But this isn't fantasy. It's the powerful reality of the art of effortless attraction. Most people push, force, and fight for what they want, only to find themselves exhausted and stuck. They chase after wealth, relationships, and happiness, only to feel like these things slip further away. But what if the secret wasn't in the chase, but in the magnetic pull of alignment? What if the key to attracting everything you desire isn't in working harder, but in mastering the subtle art of allowing? The truth is, the less you try, the more you attract. When you stop forcing and start aligning, life moves in your favor. Success becomes effortless. Love flows naturally. Opportunities appear as if by design. In this guide, you'll uncover 7 powerful principles that turn you into a magnet for success, happiness, and abundance, without stress, without struggle, and without doubt. Get ready to unlock the effortless flow of attraction and transform your life in ways you never imagined. Chapter 1. Align your energy with your desires. Attraction isn't about chasing, it's about becoming. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Many people believe that if they just work harder, hustle more, or push themselves beyond their limits, they will finally achieve their goals. But in reality, true manifestation doesn't work that way. The things you desire, success, wealth, love, or happiness, are not external prizes to be hunted down. They are reflections of your inner state, mirroring back the energy you consistently put out into the world. The key to effortless manifestation is vibrational alignment. This means that your thoughts, emotions, and actions must be in harmony with what you desire. If you want to attract abundance but constantly think about scarcity, feel unworthy, or act in ways that contradict abundance, you create resistance. It's like trying to row a boat upstream. You expend enormous energy but make little progress. Instead, when your energy aligns with your desires, they flow naturally toward you, just like a river moving effortlessly downstream. Imagine tuning a radio to your favorite station. If the frequency is even slightly off, you won't hear the music clearly. Similarly, if your personal energy, your beliefs, emotions, and daily habits is not aligned with what you desire, you won't receive it. The universe operates on frequencies, and you must be on the same wavelength as your dreams to experience them in your reality. To shift into alignment, start by getting clear on what you truly want. Many people say they want success, love, or financial freedom, but their thoughts and emotions tell a different story. Do you believe deep down that you are capable of success? Do you feel worthy of love? Do you trust that money can come to you easily? If there is doubt, fear, or negative conditioning from the past, those low vibrations will block what you desire. The next step is to embody the feelings of already having what you want. If you desire financial abundance, instead of focusing on what you lack, start feeling grateful for the money you already have, no matter how little it is. Train your mind to recognize abundance in every form, nature's beauty, a kind gesture, or the opportunities that already exist around you. The more you feel abundant now, the more you attract financial success effortlessly. Take aligned action, not forced, exhausting effort, but inspired, joyful steps that naturally move you closer to your desires. If you dream of a fulfilling career, begin by surrounding yourself with knowledge, people, and experiences that align with that vision. If you seek love, focus on being a person who radiates love and kindness rather than desperately searching for a relationship. When you embody the energy of what you seek, it is drawn to you effortlessly. Manifestation is not about wishing or hoping, it's about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts the things they desire. When you align your energy with your dreams, life becomes a magnetic force that works in your favor, and what once seemed impossible begins to happen effortlessly. Chapter 2. The Power of Letting Go. Stop chasing, start receiving. One of the biggest paradoxes of attraction is that the more you chase something, the more it seems to elude you. Whether it's success, love, or happiness, when you desperately cling to the outcome, you create a sense of resistance that actually pushes it further away. This happens because neediness and desperation operate on a frequency of lack, and when you focus on lack, you attract more of it. The key to reversing this pattern is learning the power of letting go. Letting go does not mean giving up on your dreams or goals. Instead, it means releasing the constant worry, anxiety, and control over how things will happen. Imagine holding a handful of sand. If you grip it too tightly, it slips through your fingers. But if you relax your hand, the sand remains effortlessly in your palm. The same principle applies to life. When you stop obsessing over the outcome, you open space for the universe to work its magic in ways you may not have imagined. Many people operate with a mindset of scarcity, believing that if they don't fight for what they want, they will never get it. This belief keeps them in a cycle of stress, over-effort, and exhaustion. But true attraction happens when you surrender and trust. Instead of anxiously trying to control every detail, you allow things to unfold naturally, knowing that what is meant for you will come at the perfect time. Think about the times when things came effortlessly to you, maybe a great opportunity, a relationship, or an unexpected financial gain. Chances are you weren't overthinking it. You were simply in the right energy, feeling good, and allowing life to flow. When you trust that good things are on their way, you shift from desperation to expectation, and expectation is a powerful force of attraction. To practice letting go, start by focusing on the present moment. When you constantly worry about the future, you create unnecessary stress and resistance. Instead, train yourself to enjoy the journey rather than obsessing over the destination. If you're working toward a goal, take inspired action, but then release the attachment to when and how it will manifest. Another powerful tool is faith in abundance. Instead of fearing that opportunities are limited, remind yourself that the universe is infinitely abundant. Just because something hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it never will. By adopting an abundance mindset, you shift from feeling like you must force things to happen to knowing that they will come effortlessly when the timing is right. When you stop chasing and start allowing, life becomes easier. The things you desire flow toward you naturally because you are no longer blocking them with fear, anxiety, or over-control. Trust, release, and watch as everything you've been seeking begins to seek you. Chapter 3. Mastering the Art of Unshakable Belief. The foundation of effortless attraction is belief. If you don't truly believe that you can have what you desire, you will unknowingly create barriers that block it from entering your life. Your thoughts and expectations shape your reality, and the universe mirrors back to you whatever you hold as true in your mind. This is why some people seem to attract success, love, and wealth easily, while others struggle, because deep down, those who attract effortlessly expect good things to come to them. Belief is more than just wishful thinking. It is an inner certainty, an unshakable conviction that what you desire is already yours, even before you see evidence of it. Think about people who are naturally confident. They don't hope to be successful. They know they will be. They don't beg for love. They know they are worthy of it. This deep-rooted self-assurance changes everything because the universe responds to certainty, not doubt. Most people, however, struggle with doubt. They may set a goal, but in the back of their minds, they question whether they're truly capable. They may dream of financial success, but feel undeserving of wealth. These subconscious doubts weaken their ability to attract what they want. Imagine planting a seed and then digging it up every day to see if it's growing. That constant doubt disrupts the natural process of growth. The same happens with your manifestations. To master unshakable belief, you must reprogram your subconscious mind. Many of our limiting beliefs come from childhood, society, or past experiences that conditioned us to think small. But the good news is that beliefs can be changed. Start by identifying and challenging negative thoughts. If you catch yourself thinking, "I'll never be successful," replace it with, "Success is inevitable for me." If you think, "I'm not good enough," shift it to, "I am more than enough, and I deserve everything I desire." The more you repeat these empowering thoughts, the more your mind will begin to accept them as truth. Visualization is another powerful tool. Spend time each day imagining yourself already living your desired reality. Feel the emotions of success, abundance, or love as if they are already happening. When you see and feel your dreams as real, your subconscious begins to align with them, making them more likely to manifest. Another key practice is acting as if. When you truly believe in something, your actions naturally align with that belief. If you believe you are wealthy, you won't act from a place of scarcity. If you believe you are confident, you won't hesitate to take bold actions. Your behavior shapes your reality, so start embodying the version of yourself that has already achieved what you desire. Release the need for external validation. Many people base their beliefs on what they see around them, waiting for proof before they believe in their potential. But true belief starts from within. You must believe first, and the external results will follow. Unshakable belief is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. When you fully trust that what you desire is already yours, you remove all resistance, and the universe begins working in your favor. Believe without doubt, act with confidence, and watch as your reality transforms before your eyes. Chapter 4. The Subtle Magic of Inspired Action. Many people believe that attracting what you want means either sitting back and waiting for things to happen or pushing yourself relentlessly until you achieve your goals. But effortless attraction isn't about passivity or struggle, it's about inspired action. The difference between inspired action and forced effort is simple. One feels natural, while the other feels exhausting. Inspired action flows effortlessly. It feels exciting, aligned, and full of possibility. When you take inspired action, you are moving in harmony with your desires, rather than struggling against resistance. On the other hand, forced action comes from a place of fear, stress, or desperation. It feels like you have to do something rather than wanting to do it. This kind of effort often leads to burnout, frustration, and a feeling of constantly hitting a wall. Think about a time when you were so excited about something that working on it didn't even feel like work. Maybe you were learning a new skill, starting a passion project, or even preparing for an event you truly looked forward to. That energy, where time seems to fly and things come together effortlessly, is what inspired action feels like. It is a signal that you are aligned with your purpose and the universe is guiding you towards success. The key to effortless attraction is knowing when to act and when to wait. Many people mistake constant movement for productivity, but true progress happens when you take action at the right time. It's like planting a seed. You don't keep digging it up every day to force it to grow. You water it, trust the process, and wait for it to sprout naturally. To recognize inspired action, ask yourself, does this action feel light, exciting, or natural? Am I doing this out of joy, curiosity, or intuition? Does this step feel aligned with my bigger vision? If the answer is yes, you are on the right path. But if an action feels forced, exhausting, or based on fear, it may not be the right move at this moment. Instead of pushing harder, pause and realign. Sometimes, stepping back and allowing things to unfold creates a faster and better result than forcing something that isn't working. Another way to invite inspired action is by trusting your intuition. The best decisions often come from a place beyond logical reasoning. They come from a deep inner knowing. When you quiet your mind, listen to your instincts, and act from a place of clarity rather than fear, the right opportunities will appear effortlessly. Effortless attraction doesn't mean sitting still and waiting for miracles. It means taking action only when it feels right, natural, and aligned. When you follow this principle, life unfolds in ways that feel almost magical. Opportunities present themselves, doors open unexpectedly, and progress happens without force. The secret is not in doing more, but in doing what truly matters at the right time. Trust yourself, follow the flow, and take inspired action. This is how you attract success, happiness, and abundance effortlessly. Chapter 5. Elevate your vibration through gratitude and presence. Everything in the universe operates on energy, including your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. The energy you emit, your vibration, determines what you attract into your life. If your vibration is low, filled with negativity, doubt, or fear, you will find yourself attracting more situations that match that energy. But when your vibration is high, aligned with joy, gratitude, and presence, you naturally draw in opportunities, success, and abundance with ease. One of the most powerful ways to elevate your vibration is through gratitude and living fully in the present moment. Gratitude is often misunderstood as simply saying thank you or acknowledging what you have. But true gratitude is a deep emotional state, a shift in perspective that transforms how you see the world. When you cultivate gratitude, you shift your focus away from what you lack and toward what you already have. This change in mindset rewires your brain to recognize abundance rather than scarcity. Instead of constantly longing for more, you begin to appreciate the blessings that already surround you, which, in turn, attracts even greater abundance into your life. Think about the moments when you felt the most content. Were they times when you were obsessing over what you didn't have? Or were they times when you were fully immersed in the present, grateful for the people, experiences, and opportunities in your life? The energy of gratitude is magnetic. It signals to the universe that you are open to receiving more. When you feel thankful, you radiate a sense of fulfillment, and that energy naturally draws in more to be grateful for. One of the best ways to practice gratitude is by making it a daily habit. Start and end your day by listing at least 3 things you are grateful for. They don't have to be major achievements or grand gestures. They can be as simple as a good conversation, the warmth of the sun, or the comfort of your bed. The more you train your mind to recognize small blessings, the more you shift into a state of abundance, raising your vibration effortlessly. Another key to elevating your vibration is presence. Many people spend their lives either dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. They replay old mistakes, hold on to resentment, or stress over things that haven't even happened yet. This constant mental noise lowers their energy, making them feel disconnected from life. But when you learn to live in the present moment, your vibration instantly rises. Presence is about fully immersing yourself in the here and now. It's about being aware of your surroundings, your emotions, and your thoughts without judgment. When you are truly present, life slows down. You notice the beauty in everyday moments, feel deeper connections with others, and experience joy without needing external validation. One way to cultivate presence is through mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or simply observing your surroundings without distraction. Even something as simple as focusing on your breath for a few minutes can bring you back to the present and elevate your energy. Another powerful practice is engaging fully in whatever you are doing, whether it's eating, walking, or having a conversation. When you give your full attention to the moment, you break free from mental clutter and align yourself with the flow of life. The combination of gratitude and presence creates an unstoppable force of attraction. When you are deeply grateful and fully present, you no longer operate from a place of lack or desperation. Instead, you vibrate at a frequency of joy, trust, and fulfillment. And when you radiate this kind of energy, the universe responds by bringing you even more reasons to be grateful. By embracing gratitude and presence, you shift from a life of stress and longing to a life of effortless attraction. Opportunities find you, relationships deepen, and abundance flows without struggle. The more you elevate your vibration, the more effortlessly you attract everything you desire. Chapter 6. Cultivating Magnetic Confidence and Charisma. Confidence is one of the most powerful forces of attraction. It is the silent, unshakable energy that draws people, opportunities, and success toward you without effort. But true confidence isn't about arrogance or trying to impress others. It is about having a deep, unshakable belief in yourself, your worth, and your ability to create the life you desire. When you cultivate magnetic confidence and charisma, you naturally attract the right people, experiences, and opportunities into your life. Most people misunderstand confidence, thinking it's something you're either born with or not. But confidence is not an inherent trait, it's a skill that can be developed. It comes from self-trust, self-acceptance, and the ability to express yourself authentically. The more you believe in yourself, the more others will believe in you. And when you radiate confidence, people, opportunities, and success are naturally drawn to you. One of the key elements of confidence is self-trust. Many people struggle with self-doubt because they have spent years second-guessing themselves, seeking validation from others, or fearing failure. But the reality is, the most confident people are not those who never fail. They are the ones who trust themselves no matter what. They trust that they can handle any challenge, adapt to any situation, and learn from any mistake. This unshakable belief in oneself creates an aura of strength and certainty that is incredibly attractive. To build self-trust, start by keeping the promises you make to yourself. If you say you're going to wake up early, exercise, or finish a task, follow through. Each time you keep a commitment to yourself, you reinforce the belief that you can rely on yourself. Over time, this builds unbreakable confidence. Conversely, when you constantly break your own promises, you send a subconscious message that you are not trustworthy, which weakens your confidence. Another crucial aspect of confidence is self-acceptance. Many people hold themselves back because they feel they need to be perfect before they can be confident. But confidence isn't about perfection. It's about embracing your uniqueness and being comfortable in your own skin. Think about the most charismatic people you've ever met. They are rarely the most physically attractive or the smartest, but they own who they are completely. They are unapologetically themselves, and that authenticity is what makes them magnetic. A powerful exercise for self-acceptance is to rewrite your inner dialogue. Pay attention to how you speak to yourself. If you constantly criticize yourself, telling yourself you're not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough, you will naturally shrink in confidence. Instead, train your mind to speak to yourself as if you were encouraging a dear friend. Replace self-criticism with self-compassion. Remind yourself of your strengths, your growth, and your worth. Beyond self-trust and self-acceptance, body language and presence play a huge role in confidence. Before you even say a word, people pick up on your energy through the way you carry yourself. Confident people stand tall, maintain eye contact, and move with purpose. Their posture reflects self-assurance, and their energy commands respect. If you want to cultivate magnetic confidence, start by adjusting your body language. Walk with your shoulders back, speak with certainty, and make deliberate movements. Even if you don't feel fully confident yet, your body will begin to signal to your mind that you are, creating a powerful feedback loop. Charisma, which is the natural extension of confidence, comes from a deep sense of presence. Charismatic people are fully engaged in the moment. When they speak, they do so with conviction. When they listen, they give their full attention. This makes others feel valued and drawn to them. One of the fastest ways to boost your charisma is to become a great listener. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel heard and understood. The more present and engaged you are in conversations, the more magnetic you become. Another powerful habit of confident and charismatic individuals is embracing rejection and failure. Many people avoid putting themselves out there because they fear rejection. But rejection is never a reflection of your worth. It's simply redirection. The most confident people understand that rejection is part of the journey, and they don't take it personally. Instead of seeing failure as something to fear, they see it as an opportunity to grow and refine their path. To fully cultivate magnetic confidence, you must release the need for external validation. When you rely on the approval of others to feel worthy, your confidence will always be fragile. True confidence comes from within. It is built on a foundation of knowing your worth, trusting your abilities, and embracing your uniqueness. When you no longer need validation, you become undeniably magnetic because people are drawn to those who are secure in themselves. Confidence and charisma are not qualities reserved for the lucky few. They are skills that can be developed by anyone willing to shift their mindset and practice self-trust, self-acceptance, and presence. When you embody these qualities, you naturally attract success, relationships, and opportunities without trying. The world responds to energy, and when you radiate confidence, life flows effortlessly in your favor. Chapter 7. Detach and Trust the Process, the Art of Allowing. One of the biggest obstacles to effortless attraction is attachment. When you cling too tightly to an outcome, constantly worrying about when it will happen or how it will unfold, you unknowingly create resistance. It's like holding onto a butterfly with a clenched fist. Rather than keeping it close, you end up crushing it. The secret to truly attracting what you desire is learning the art of detachment and trust. Detachment doesn't mean giving up on your dreams or being indifferent to your goals. It means releasing the emotional dependence on the outcome. Many people attach their happiness to a specific result, thinking they will only be fulfilled once they get a certain job, find a specific relationship, or achieve a particular financial goal. But this kind of thinking places them in a constant state of lack, reinforcing the belief that they are incomplete without what they desire. And as long as you operate from a place of lack, you will continue to push what you want further away. Think about a time when something wonderful happened unexpectedly. Maybe you received a great job offer, met someone special, or had an opportunity land in your lap without effort. Often these moments occur when you least expect them, when you are not obsessing over them. This is because detachment allows energy to flow naturally, removing the resistance that often blocks what we want from manifesting. A powerful way to practice detachment is to shift from needing to trusting. Instead of thinking, "I need this to happen in order to be happy," reframe it to, "I trust that what is meant for me will come at the right time." When you believe that the universe is working in your favor, you no longer feel the urge to control every detail. You relax, knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. Another key element of detachment is letting go of the how and when. Many people try to micromanage their manifestations, believing that things must happen in a specific way or by a certain deadline. But the universe often has a far greater plan, one that we cannot yet see. When you insist on a rigid timeline, you limit the infinite possibilities that could bring you what you desire in an even better way than you imagined. Imagine planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You trust that with time, sunlight, and water, it will sprout. The same principle applies to manifestation. Once you set an intention, take inspired action, and align your energy, you must let go and trust the process. Constantly doubting, worrying, or trying to force things to happen only delays your progress. Another way to cultivate detachment is by finding joy in the present moment. Many people delay their happiness, believing they can only be truly fulfilled after they achieve their goals. But living in this mindset keeps you in a perpetual state of waiting. The truth is, the more you enjoy life now, the faster and more effortlessly you attract the things you want. When you radiate joy, gratitude, and presence, you vibrate at a frequency that naturally draws in abundance. Surrendering control does not mean being passive. It means trusting that your efforts are enough. It means knowing that the energy you've put out into the universe is working behind the scenes, even when you can't yet see the results. It's about being open to unexpected paths, allowing life to unfold in ways beyond your imagination. One of the most profound shifts you can make is moving from a mindset of chasing to allowing. Instead of desperately seeking, you become a person who attracts. Instead of anxiously waiting, you live with trust and ease. And when you fully embody this mindset, you will notice something incredible. The things you once chased will begin to chase you. Detachment is the final and most powerful key to effortless attraction. When you no longer hold on to the fear of if or when, you free yourself from resistance, making space for everything you desire to flow to you naturally. Trust the process, release the outcome, and watch as your dreams unfold in ways more magical than you ever imagined. Chapter 8. Embody the identity of what you want to attract. The final and most powerful step in the art of effortless attraction is not just thinking about what you want, but becoming the person who naturally attracts it. Many people desire success, wealth, love, or happiness, but they remain stuck in an identity that contradicts those desires. They think of success as something outside of themselves, something they must chase, rather than something that naturally aligns with their state of being. The truth is, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. If you want wealth but see yourself as someone who always struggles with money, you will continue to experience financial difficulties. If you want love but deep down believe you are unworthy of a meaningful relationship, you will unconsciously push love away. Your identity shapes your energy, and your energy determines what you attract. To truly manifest effortlessly, you must embody the identity of the person who already has what you desire. Shifting from wanting to being. The key to effortless attraction is shifting from a state of wanting to a state of being. Wanting something implies that you don't already have it, reinforcing a mindset of lack. Instead of constantly longing for success, wealth, or happiness, start acting, thinking, and feeling as if you already have it. Ask yourself, how would I think if I already had what I desired? How would I carry myself? What decisions would I make? How would I speak, act, and respond to challenges? When you align your thoughts, actions, and emotions with the identity of the person who already has what you seek, you eliminate resistance. You stop seeking validation from the outside world and start operating from an inner state of certainty. The universe responds to this shift by bringing you opportunities, people, and experiences that match your new identity. Reprogramming your mind for success. Many people struggle to shift their identity because of deep-seated limiting beliefs formed from childhood experiences, societal conditioning, or past failures. These beliefs act as invisible barriers, keeping them stuck in old patterns. To break free, you must reprogram your subconscious mind. One of the most powerful ways to do this is through affirmations and self-concept work. Instead of saying, "I hope to be successful one day," say, "I am already successful, and success flows to me effortlessly." Instead of thinking, "I need to work hard to prove my worth," shift to, "My worth is inherent, and I attract opportunities easily." The more you affirm and embody your new identity, the faster your external reality will begin to match it. Another powerful tool is visualization. Each day, spend a few minutes vividly imagining yourself as the person you want to become. See yourself living your dream life, making confident decisions, and effortlessly attracting success. The subconscious mind doesn't differentiate between real and imagined experiences, so when you repeatedly visualize your ideal self, your brain starts accepting it as reality. Over time, your actions and behaviors naturally align with this new identity. Taking aligned action. Embodying a new identity doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for miracles. It means taking action from a place of certainty rather than doubt. If you want to attract wealth, start managing your finances the way a wealthy person would. If you want to attract love, start showing up as the kind of person who is already fulfilled and emotionally available. If you want success, start making decisions as if you are already successful. Many people hesitate to take action because they feel like they are faking it. But this isn't about pretending. It's about stepping into the version of yourself that already exists within you. Confidence, success, and abundance are not things you acquire. They are states of being that you allow yourself to embody. Detaching from the old identity. As you step into your new identity, you may notice resistance from within and from others. Your old habits, thought patterns, and even people in your life might try to pull you back into the version of yourself that you are leaving behind. This is normal. Your old identity will fight to survive because it feels familiar and comfortable. The key is to remain unwavering in your commitment to becoming your highest self. Instead of giving in to doubt, remind yourself that change is a natural part of growth. Let go of any attachments to the past and surround yourself with people, environments, and experiences that support your new identity. The final transformation. When you fully embody the identity of what you desire, you no longer have to try to attract things. They naturally come to you. You stop seeking love and start radiating love. You stop chasing success and start exuding success. You stop worrying about money and start feeling abundant. Effortless attraction is not about tricks or shortcuts. It's about becoming the version of yourself who naturally aligns with the life you desire. When you shift your energy, mindset, and actions to reflect the person you truly want to be, the universe responds with synchronicities, opportunities, and manifestations that seem almost magical. You don't need to chase your dreams. You simply need to become the person who effortlessly attracts them. Chapter 9. The Power of Patience and Unwavering Faith in Your Manifestations. One of the biggest challenges in effortless attraction is trusting the process and allowing things to unfold in their own time. Most people give up too soon because they don't see immediate results. They doubt, question, and start believing that their desires are not meant for them. But the truth is, everything you desire is already in motion, and patience is the key to allowing it to fully manifest. We live in a world where instant gratification is expected. People want immediate success, immediate wealth, immediate results. But the universe operates on divine timing, not human impatience. When you plant a seed, you don't expect it to sprout overnight. You water it, nourish it, and trust that in time it will grow into something beautiful. The same applies to your manifestations. You must have the patience and faith to allow them to bloom at the right moment. Why patience is the ultimate test of your belief. Patience is not just about waiting, it's about how you wait. Do you wait with doubt, anxiety, and frustration, constantly checking if things are happening? Or do you wait with faith, confidence, and trust, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should? The way you wait determines what you attract. When you feel desperate for results, you send out an energy of lack and fear, which blocks the very things you want from coming to you. But when you trust and let go of the need to control the timing, you shift into an energy of certainty. You tell the universe, "I know what I want is already mine. I don't need to rush it because I trust that it's on its way." This is the energy that allows manifestations to flow effortlessly into your life. The hidden magic of delayed manifestations. Sometimes, what we want takes longer to manifest because we are being prepared for it. If you were given everything you desire right now, would you truly be ready for it? Would you know how to handle success, wealth, or love if it arrived today? The universe often delays our desires not to punish us, but to help us grow into the version of ourselves that can fully receive and sustain them. Think about people who win the lottery but lose everything within a few years. They received wealth, but they were not ready for it. Or people who rush into relationships before they have healed their own wounds, only to experience heartbreak again. The universe is always aligning things in a way that ensures long-term success, not just temporary satisfaction. So instead of seeing delays as obstacles, see them as preparation. Every moment you spend waiting is an opportunity to refine yourself, strengthen your mindset, and become the version of you who can handle the blessings that are on their way. Detaching from the when and how. One of the biggest reasons people struggle with patience is because they are obsessed with when and how their desires will manifest. They want to control every step, plan every outcome, and force things into existence. But true manifestation doesn't work that way. You don't need to know exactly how your dreams will unfold. You only need to trust that they will. The universe has an infinite number of ways to bring you what you want, ways you may not even be able to imagine. But if you are fixated on only one possible path, you may miss out on an even better opportunity that the universe is trying to send you. Instead of worrying about the details, focus on staying in alignment. Keep your energy high, take inspired action, and allow things to come in their own time. The less you force, the more naturally things flow. Signs that your manifestation is on its way. Many people give up right before their desires are about to manifest because they don't recognize the signs that their energy is working. Here are some indications that what you want is already in motion. You start seeing synchronicities. Maybe you keep seeing repeating numbers, hearing about your goal from different people, or noticing small clues that point toward your manifestation. These are signs that the universe is aligning things for you. Opportunities start appearing, even if they seem small. Sometimes manifestations arrive in steps. A new connection, a random conversation, or a small opportunity could be leading you toward your bigger goal. You feel a deep sense of inner peace. Even if you don't see results yet, you start feeling confident that everything is working out for you. This inner knowing is a strong sign that your energy is aligned. Things start shifting in unexpected ways. Sometimes what looks like an obstacle is actually redirection towards something even better. Pay attention to how life is guiding you. The final step, embracing the present while holding the vision. The key to mastering patience is learning to love where you are while trusting where you're going. Many people become so obsessed with the future that they forget to enjoy the present. But happiness is not something that exists only in the future. It is something you can experience right now. Enjoy the process of becoming. Celebrate small wins. Find joy in the journey. The more you elevate your present energy, the faster and more effortlessly your desires will come to you. Faith and patience are the ultimate keys to effortless attraction. When you trust that everything is working out in perfect timing, you free yourself from stress, worry, and resistance. And when you let go of the need to control, you open the door for miracles to unfold. Your dreams are already on their way. All you have to do is trust, be patient, and allow them to arrive. The journey to attracting anything you desire effortlessly is not about force, struggle, or relentless chasing. It is about alignment, trust, and becoming the version of yourself that naturally receives abundance. Throughout this book, you have explored the 7 powerful principles that shift you from a state of scarcity and resistance to a state of flow and attraction. By mastering these principles, you unlock the ability to bring success, happiness, and fulfillment into your life without stress or desperation. It all begins with aligning your energy with your desires. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. When you shift your mindset, emotions, and habits to match the reality you seek, you remove resistance and allow opportunities to flow naturally. But alignment alone is not enough. You must also let go of the need to chase. Desperation repels, while confidence and trust attract. The more you release your grip on specific outcomes, the faster they appear in your life. To truly manifest with ease, you must cultivate unshakable belief in yourself and your worth. Doubt is one of the greatest obstacles to attraction, while certainty is the force that pulls your desires toward you. When you trust in your ability to succeed, when you believe that good things are already on their way, you create a magnetic field that draws them in effortlessly. But belief must be followed by inspired action. Not forced, exhausting effort, but intuitive, purposeful steps that feel natural and aligned. When you take action in a way that excites you rather than drains you, you step into a state of flow where success unfolds easily. And to maintain that state, you must elevate your vibration through gratitude and presence. When you are deeply grateful for what you have and fully engaged in the present moment, you move from a mindset of waiting for happiness to experiencing joy now, which in turn attracts even more abundance into your life. Confidence and charisma play a key role as well. When you exude magnetic self-trust and authenticity, people, opportunities, and success naturally gravitate toward you. When you know your worth and radiate self-assurance, you stop chasing and start receiving. But the final and most powerful secret to effortless attraction is detachment and trust. The moment you stop obsessing over outcomes, stop trying to control every detail, and instead trust the process, you allow the universe to work in your favor. This is where the real magic happens. At its core, the art of effortless attraction is about becoming the version of yourself who already has what you desire. It is about embodying the energy, the mindset, and the habits of someone who attracts abundance effortlessly. Instead of waiting for your dreams to come true, you step into the life you want now. And by doing so, everything you once chased begins to chase you. Let go, align, believe, and allow. The universe is already conspiring to bring you everything you seek. Your only job is to step into the flow, trust the process, and watch as your life transforms in ways more beautiful than you ever imagined.